Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing amazing as always, and it's me, as always. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing amazing as always, and it's me as always. And today I got Nightmare on Elm Street ranking for y'all. I'm just super excited to do this. By the way, I have this like super awesome Freddy glove. This one is from the third movie. This one is from the Dream Warriors, and I love this. I own this for like 2 years now, and my god, this was such an awesome thing to buy because you really feel like Freddy. It's awesome. Anyway, let's get into the ranking for the Nightmare on Elm Street. We got about 8 movies. Now, I'm not gonna rank Freddy versus Jason because I don't know about that movie because it's not really a Freddy movie. It's also a Jason movie, so I was like, I'm gonna do the original movies, I'm gonna do New Nightmare, I'm gonna do the remake, okay? So those are the movies that I'm gonna rank. And starting off with my least favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie is...
A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child. It's a boy!
Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child. I absolutely don't care about this movie. I genuinely just... I don't care about this movie. It's probably not the worst movie in this franchise, but I just don't give a shit about this movie. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't give a single shit about this movie. So let's move on. Like, okay, I don't know. Like, it's fine, but like, there's nothing I enjoy about that movie. Does that make sense? I guess it does. So that's why Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5, The Dream Child, is my least favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie, and that's why it's number 8. Number 7 is...
What's with kids today, huh? Freddy's Dead, the final nightmare.
Freddy's Dead. Freddy's Dead, the final nightmare. Now, this is essentially the 6th movie, and this is a bad movie, okay? But I watch it more than Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5, and I think that's because this movie is so bad that it's good. There are genuinely some extremely hilarious scenes in this movie, and Freddy is like over the top, but like he's extremely over the top. It's insanity what he's doing in that movie. He's playing video games, he's flying like a witch. Come on, like, this movie is hilariously bad, and that's why I probably watch it more than Part 5, because Part 5 is really bland, so that's why I watch Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare a little more. But Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare is my number 7. Number 6 is...
will come true.
How sweet, fresh meat.
A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, The Dream Master.
Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. I know that a lot of people really do like this movie, actually. I like some scenes. I like the Surgeon Freddy. I like Freddy on the beach with his sunglasses. That's the opening for the movie, right? So I genuinely like this movie, but it's not like my favorite. It's not anything that I would watch a lot. I don't know, like, Dream Master is fine, but it's not something amazing for me. It's not something that I would love, you know? So, I don't know, I kind of, again, like Dream Child, I really don't care for Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 and 5. I just don't care about it. I don't know why, but I just don't.
I haven't even cut you yet.
Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake. Yes, the remake from 2010. I gotta say that there are a lot of things that I enjoy about this remake. Like, this movie goes directly into the Freddy action, right? Like these kids are immediately they are immediately hunted by Freddy. And it's insane, and it's great. I genuinely enjoy this movie, although there's one thing that I really, really don't like about this movie, and that's the aspect that, in the original Nightmare on Elm Street movies, Freddy was never a child molester. It was said that he hurt some children, but it was never explicitly said that he was, that he was doing it in a sexual way, if that makes sense. And in this remake, they essentially make him a child molester, a child rapist, or whatever. And I kind of don't like that, because I don't think that Freddy is like a child, or should be a child molester or something. I think that the character of Freddy is, he hates kids. Obviously, he wants them dead. He hates kids and whatever. And he obviously did that. But I don't think that he should be a pedophile. That's what I mean. And they kind of do that in this remake, and I kind of don't like that. Other than that, though, I find it enjoyable. Another thing, though, that I don't like about this movie is the CGI. The CGI on Freddy's face is just not really good. And I just don't like that. I thought it was a bit weird. But other than that, I kind of like the remake. I don't think it's amazing, but it's good. I think it's good. I think it's good. Wes Craven's New Nightmare. I think that this is a good movie. I like it. You know what? I feel like that this movie is really inspired by Scream. You can just feel a little bit of Scream in there. And also, I love the glove for that movie. I love that they did the glove from the first movie's poster. Essentially, that's what they did. I like it. I don't like how Freddy looks in this movie, though. I think he looks a little bit goofy. But I like the whole meta approach to this. I like New Nightmare. I think it's fine. I think it's great. So yeah, that's that. Even though New Nightmare came out before Scream, it has that Scream vibe though. And that's because it was directed by Wes Craven, obviously. And yeah, so that's that. So New Nightmare, it's good. I like it. I like the glove. I like the meta approach to this. I love that Wes Craven is actually a part of the movie. That's so funny to me, and I genuinely do like this a lot.
You're gonna have to make a choice.
What kind of choice?
Whether or not you're willing to play Nancy one last time.
Cut the effect!
I think it's a good movie. Let's get into my number 3, though. Let's get into it.
In your neighborhood soon. A Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 2.
You are all my children now.
My number 3 is Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Freddy's Revenge. Now, I know that a lot of people hate Freddy's Revenge and that they think that Freddy's Revenge is bad. I think it's actually good. I like it. I like the whole story about, Freddy being inside of you. I mean, like, literally, like right here. You know what I mean? And I like the scene like at the pool where you have these people at this like pool party, and Freddy just comes and there's like fire behind him. That's so cool. I like Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. The bus scene is also extremely cool. I love that. And overall, I just like Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 a lot. I just like it. I don't know why, but I do more than a lot of other Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I just can't tell you why, but I like the movie. Okay? So that's just my opinion. Now, my number 2. My second favorite Scream movie. My second favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie is...
No one will survive. Wes Craven, director of The Hills Have Eyes and Last House on the Left, a new masterpiece in fantasy terror, Nightmare on Elm Street.
My second favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie, and this might be a little controversial, my second favorite movie is Nightmare on Elm Street, the original. Yes, I know it's shocking, but I just find it really obviously good. I mean, without it, there wouldn't be any sequels. I get that, but there's just one movie that I love a bit more. But the original Nightmare on Elm Street, what can I say about it? It was revolutionary. I mean, Freddy Krueger became an icon with that movie. What else can I say? Johnny Depp, this was his first role, so that was cool. The whole vibe of the movie is really good. The friendship between the characters is really good. So I enjoy the original Nightmare on Elm Street obviously a lot. I like that movie, but it's just not my favorite. So what's my favorite, you may ask? Well,
There's no waking up from this nightmare. A Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 3, Dream Warriors.
Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. Guys, let me just say something. We're the Dream Warriors. I can't sing, but I love the music in the. But obviously, Dream Warriors, it's my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie. You know why? Because it's fucking cool. The whole story about these kids being in this mental facility, asylum, whatever that is, and in their dreams they are these superheroes, which is just such a cool premise. And you obviously have Nancy coming in as this veteran of the dreams, essentially. And she helps them fight Freddy. And she's essentially like Yoda to them, right? And I love the whole story about it. I love, I love the characters. The deaths in this movie are brutal. The one with the veins, like how Freddy is essentially made a puppet out of that character. Wow, that was very weird, but I love that. The whole Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 movie is just really good. I love Dream Warriors. I genuinely do love Dream Warriors. I think it's fantastic. This glove is also from that movie, so that's that. The characters. One thing that I'm gonna say is that the way they killed Nancy in this, that wasn't a good choice. And I even believe that Wes Craven said that it wasn't a good choice to actually kill Nancy. So I'm glad that he admitted it. Okay, so that's that for the ranking of. Oh, by the way, that scene with the needles and the Freddy's needle glove. My gosh, that was brutal.
Let's get high.
Oh my god. Anyway, guys, that's all for this Nightmare on Elm Street ranking. I genuinely enjoyed doing it. And finally, I sort of ranked the movies, and also I was wearing the glove the whole time. So that's that. Anyway, guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And I'll see you in the next one. As always, guys, take care and bye.